Welcome. So in this video, I just thought I'd share some of my thoughts as I was going through the process of setting up my transit routes and arrival procedures for transit routes or transit flights, depending on how you look at it. Here we are on a Sydney map. Here's our first route from Cordo. It can take some time depending on how you want to name your routes. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do, but some of this might be sped up. So we've got our first custom waypoint clock in this case, and now we're going up to Kamba. We're adding our custom waypoint for the transits as they enter the map from Kamba. Always like to get some colors that at least let me know at least are related to each other, to each route. You can set this up however you want to. This is just an example of one way that I'd like to do it for my arrival procedures for transit flights. Of course, making sure that you name your routes and your procedures that make sense to you is important. Here I was having trouble deciding on whether I wanted to name it for the destination or for the waypoint where we were coming from. In this case, going to Cordo. This is our third route to Optic in this case. Now we're going to add our next custom waypoint from Nobar. It can get kind of tedious doing each of the routes and naming. We still have to name the arrival procedures as well. But it sure makes things a lot easier when you've got a lot of traffic. Of course, that's the beauty about this game, is you can make it simpler or more complex. Of course, I'm in sandbox mode as well. You don't have all these custom waypoints unlocked at the beginning, and you don't have unlimited routes either, or the 99 available routes that you can set. You have to unlock them each at different stages. But I enjoy playing in sandbox mode because I can just start laying things down, laying my routes and custom waypoints. This gives you an opportunity to see one way of laying routes for the arrivals of transit flights. Of course, you can always connect to other custom waypoints rather than just an enter waypoint and then straight to the destination default waypoint. And I was checking to see if I already had how I name these, so that I didn't name them, get duplicate names. See my colors also, make sure that they were related. And the funny thing is about this is I tend to do it differently each time I play, as far as how I name things. And sometimes I don't even like to set up routes, or at least that many routes. Just do it all manually. You can turn off transit routes. You can turn off, at least in the sandbox mode, you can turn off the transit routes, arrivals, departures. Now we're working on the optic from Koala. And I had to check, I also checked where, I like to check where the default waypoints go to, so that when I make my route, it goes to the right place and not to one of the destinations that's not listed. Here's our Boise route. There's our Canberra route. You get the idea after a while of what you're doing. Doing it a few times. And now for Cordo. Gets kind of busy on the screen, so I did opt to hide some of these lines later on. If you like this game, or you play this game, let me know what you think in the comments too. Maybe there's something else that you'd like me to show. If I know how to do it. I am by no means an expert at this game, and I still learn about how to do certain things. And there's a lot of things some things I don't know. At least I don't know about the correct ways to do names, calling route names. Now we got to set up our arrival procedures. Yeah, these are from, this was Chant from Odale. Now for the arrival procedures. Naming can be take some of the longest time. But it's an important step. And if you stuck around to watch it up to this point, really appreciate that. Applaud you for sticking around. This is in no way intended to be realistic. Just have fun with it. I know in real life you've got your stars and your SIDS for arrival procedures and departures. And I was reading on the Discord channel for this game, there is supposed to be an update coming at some point. As of this video, maybe when you watch this in the future, it's already out. But at least as to when I posted it, we're waiting on an update. And it's supposed to be a complete overhaul of the game, which will be pretty exciting. Be able to create your own custom maps. I'm hoping that they'll update the developer will update the computer generated voice. Maybe give us some options for voices. And it's easy for us players to wish for things, and it's another thing for developers to actually have to implement them. One thing I really do like about this game also, I don't think I've mentioned it in any of my videos, but I like the green layout and the green text, fonts. Kind of gives me the feeling I'm back in the DOS days of, you know, the 90s, 1990s. Yeah, that dates me. Used to have some old computers that were just green screens. CRT monitors, and this also gives you a sense of a more realistic radar screen that you're looking at. I think that's what they were aiming for. And I opted for not setting up departure procedures yet, or even arrival procedures to the airport. Just going with the transit flights for this video. Just doing that alone makes things a lot more workable, so you can concentrate on, you know, the aspects of the game you enjoy more. And I do enjoy directing my planes into the airport and focusing on departures as well. You can go ahead and set up once you get your route set up, you can set up holding fixes, and you can just send planes to there when they're coming into a land. It's always fun once you get them all done. When you hit play, you hope that it all works. Yeah, something about this can mess with my mind. This game can mess with my mind when I'm setting these up. Some people just have a really good photographic memory, but I'm looking at all these routes that I've created here, the KA1 to the OD3, and you're like, wait, what is that? So it can be a little mind bender. At least for me anyways. Now it's time to hit play and bring in the traffic. There's our first planes coming in. Got one landing. And then we've got a transit from O'Dale to Optic.
Canton 190 heavy radar contact.
It does what it's supposed to do. He'll follow the right route at Chant, the OP3.
Descend and maintain 5,000.
Oh, that's right. We've got to add our holding fixes because we've got our arrivals to the airport. It's just kind of deciding where to put it so that it doesn't interrupt the other planes, the transit planes coming across. And the nice thing about this particular map in Australia, not a lot of high altitudes to deal with, obstructions. There's a few over on the left side, but not really anything more than 3,000 feet.
Increase speed to 350.
So there's our first transit flight to Optic, taking the OP3, and then we've got one at the top here coming in from going also to Optic, going on the OP2, and I'm just sending those planes into the airport, going to send them to the holding fix here, Rapid. It's always a good idea to show the airport. I find that pretty helpful. Show your planes as you can see them landing or taking off, and on what runways. And I haven't played this map too much, so it's kind of interesting. You've got cross runways galore in this one.
Canton 190 heavy descend and maintain 2,000. Runway 16 right, clear to land. Velocity 267, descend and maintain 5,000. Rex 2, increase speed to proceed direct Delta 843, radar contact.
So manually sending these planes out, the departures and the arrivals. You got to have something to do. Of course, if you do set them up, you do set up your departure procedures and arrival procedures into the airport. If you do set that stuff up for automation, you still have to consider the separation and altitudes.
Runway 16 right, clear to land. 3, increase speed to 3, proceed direct Optic. Canton 97, reduce speed to 140. Descend and maintain 5,000.
I do like assigning altitudes though still and speeds.
American 920, radar contact.
But it does make a lot of things easier, as you can tell, by having those transit flights just doing their routes all by themselves.
Canton 970 heavy descend and maintain 1,000. Runway 1 UPS 167.
So there we got the takeoff from on the 16 left, the 16 left, and then we've got a landing on the 16 right. As you can see over on the left side, it's really helpful.
Air Canada 340, runway 16 right, you're clear for takeoff.
And I was just getting familiar with the wind direction and what runways you can land on. And then here's where I start to hide the routes so that we don't have so much busyness going on the screen. You can do that anytime you want, but I decided to do it. It just came to mind, like, oh, let's do it now. Things seem to be running smoothly enough. Can hide those routes.
Qatari
the route
931
lines
heavy
anyways.
radar Emirates 891 heavy radar contact. New Zealand 5 descend and maintain reduce speed to 140. Canton 352.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and go silent for a little while. You can, if you want to watch this, enjoy.
Type 670 Emirates 934 heavy radar contact. Cebu Air 927 heavy radar contact. New Jetstar 291 radar contact. Qatari 931 heavy increase speed to 350. Jetstar 2 reduce speed to 140. Descend and maintain 5000. Velocity 450, runway 16 right, you're clear for takeoff. Climb and maintain flight level, proceed direct camber, increase speed to 280. Jetstar 291, descend Canton 501, radar contact. Air China 893 heavy, Canton 50, reduce speed to descend and maintain 5000. Delta 848, radar contact. Velocity 650, radar contact. Hold northeast of reduce speed to descend and maintain 5000. Canton 501, descend and maintain to Canton 130, runway 16 right, you're clear for takeoff. Climb and maintain Canton 597 heavy radar contact. Hawaii Canton 130, Inc. Proceed direct Oldale. Climb and maintain flight level Millennium 423, radar contact Canton 5 reduce speed to descend Cathay 420 heavy, radar cut velocity 650, descend velocity 869, runway 16 left, you're clear for takeoff. Bamboo 856 heavy, radar contact. Canton 597 heavy, descend and maintain 2000, runway 16 right, clear to land Jetstar, velocity 869, climb and increase speed to proceed direct Oldale. Millennium 423, increase speed to 280. Velocity 438, radar contact. Descend and maintain to Hawaiian 103, radar contact. Velocity 438, reduce speed to 140. Jetstar 935, runway 07, you're clear for takeoff. Japan Air Jetstar 9, increase speed to 3, proceed direct up, Canton 641 heavy, radar contact. Japan Air, reduce speed, descend and maintain 5000. Canton, reduce speed to 1, descend and maintain 7000. Japan Air 808 heavy, descend and maintain Jetstar 916, radar contact. Hold, reduce speed to 1, 4, descend and maintain 7, descend and maintain 5000. Canton 780 heavy, radar contact. Japan Air 808 heavy, Hawaiian 646, Canton set, reduce speed, descend and maintain 5000. Canton 641 heavy, descend and maintain 4000. Descend Rex 712, radar contact. Hold north, reduce speed to 140. Descend and maintain 7000. Jetstar 14, Jetstar 916, Canton 832, radar Jetstar 1, reduce speed to 140. Descend and maintain 7000. Descend and maintain 6000. Hawaiian 6, reduce speed to 14, descend and maintain 7000. Canton 8, reduce speed to 14, descend and maintain 7000. Descend and maintain 9000. Canton 780 heavy, descend and maintain 1000. Runway 16 left, clear to land. Philippine 726 heavy, radar contact. Jetstar 147, descend and maintain 4000, descend and maintain 2000, runway 16 right, clear to land. Velocity 869, runway 16 right, you're clear for takeoff. Rex 712, climb and maintain flight level 180. Velocity 379, radar Rex 712, proceed direct Oldale. Canton 539, radar contact. Hawaiian 646, descend and maintain Fiji 593, radar contact. Velocity 3, reduce speed to 1, descend and maintain 5000. Canton 832, descend and maintain 4000. Singapore 527 heavy, radar contact. Bamboo 986 heavy, runway 16 right. Canton 832, descend and maintain 2000. Runway 16 right, clear to land. Philippine 726 heavy, descend and maintain, turn right heading 014. Singapore 527 heavy, turn left heading 253. Descend and maintain flight level 150. Philippine 726 heavy, maintain flight level 180. Proceed direct Oldale. Singapore 527 heavy, proceed direct Boise. Bamboo 9, increase speed to 35, proceed direct Optic. Jetstar 858, runway 16 right, you're clear for takeoff. Climb and maintain, increase speed to 2, proceed direct Boise. Velocity 379, descend and maintain 2000, runway 16 right, clear to land. Canton 780 heavy, runway 16 right, you're clear for takeoff. Hawaiian 230 heavy, radar contact. Canton 78, increase speed to 280, proceed direct Boise. Climb and maintain flight level 160. Bamboo 542 heavy, radar contact.
Well, I hope you enjoy that little bit of a gameplay.
American 405 heavy, runway 16 right, you're clear for takeoff.
And if there's anything else you'd like to see that I can show, feel free to let me know in the comments. And as always, I thank you for watching and supporting my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
EG509, radar contact.